Hi, hello, and welcome to Quantum Healing Hands Tarot. So today we are going to look at what magic is arriving in your life. So that can mean a lot of different things for different people. So I wanted to talk about what magic is coming into your life. So we are doing 3 piles today. In the first pile, we're going to have this Lucky 13 cologne. It matches the box I hold my oracle cards in. In pile 2, we have this really lovely Tokyo Milk. Smells amazing, as you can see. I use it. And then in pile 3, we have this Harajuku Girl perfume. It's actually the music theme. It's a very light, fresh scent. So those are the 3 piles. If you don't know how to select a pile, what I do is I close my eyes and I ask my intuition which pile to select. And very commonly I will see a number in my mind's eye, like a 1 or a 2 or a 3. And whichever one stands out the most. I really try not to force it, because if I kind of try and like focus too much on one, it's just what your instinct is telling you. So if you're like, I really like that bottle or that one, please pick whichever one resonates the most with you, because I promise as soon as I start talking about the reading, you'll know if it's for you or not. So go ahead, pick a pile, and click the corresponding timestamp, and I'll meet you there. Hi pile 1, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to be back. My breaks have been far too long and in between, so I'm excited to talk to everybody about what magic is arriving in your life. So for starters, let's talk about this this scent. It is, it's strong. It smells amazing. It kind of, if you've ever smelled what like Polo smells like my grandfather always wore that. And so it's a very like mature male scent, masculine I should say. It's one of my favorites. It is a scent designed by a musician who I listen to. His name is Johnny Smoke, and him and his partner, they make clothes and jewelry and apothecary scents. So maybe you are kind of a self-made person. Maybe you're somebody who has been kind of at what you have been going at after this game that you've been running for quite some time. This is not new. What you are looking for, the answers you're looking for, are not from, this isn't something that's just arrived in your life and you're needing like clarity on this new thing. This is something, I think the answers we're going to get today are based in something you've been working at for a long time. So like, I love his company. It's called Sun City Rags, because he's a musician, but during the pandemic he started to design clothing, and it's just very innovative. So let's see, where's a good spot for that to go? Right there? Too far away? Okay. All right, so let's figure out what let's start with some oracle cards. All right, so we want to know what magic is arriving in pile 1's life. What magic is arriving in their life? What is the main card we can start off with? Angels and spirit guides, thank you so much for being here. What is the main magic that is arriving in pile 1's life? Okay, let's see what this is. Ooh, Cemetery Drive, My Chemical Romance. There we go. That's why I brought over this guy as the card holder for talking about it. So, My Chemical Romance, this is number 9, The Hermit. The magic that is arriving in your life, I definitely think is something you've been working on kind of in secret, kind of behind closed doors. The Hermit card is all about kind of a spiritual journey you're on. And so what comes after 9 is the Wheel of Fortune. So I think you have been working at something that I think is important to you, is life or death to you. This is something that has been vital for your ongoing life. So the magic that is arriving is directly based in something that you have been trying to create for quite some time. Something you're very passionate about. Maybe it has to do with love. Maybe you're like writing a love story, or, you know, have been searching for love for a really long time and now you're finally meeting them. So let's go ahead and get another clarifying card. So we're going to do it with the Unofficial Shitty Tarot by, well, it's a Schitt's Creek themed tarot deck. That lit up there. Alright. Angels and spirit guides, what is a clarifying card to help us know what is the magic arriving in Pile 1's life? Pile 1's life with the Cemetery Drive card, number 9. What is the magic arriving in Pile 1's life? What is the magic? Yeah. This could be even something musical. This could be, because the Strength card is something that you have, is coming from a time when you have really overcome a lot of insecurities, a lot of doubts. And so I'm definitely seeing that this is the magic that is happening, is you being able to stand up and be proud of who you are, to stand behind what you're creating by the voice that you're speaking. You're developing into this completely new version of yourself. It's you. This person has always existed at your base and at your core, but I think you have been working at that. Like, this is Stevie from Schitt's Creek. She has been working at the motel for the whole length of the show. Let's just say that. She inherits it from her aunt, and she is given this lead role in Cabaret, and it's very scary, very intimidating. I don't think she thought that she was an actress or a singer or anything. So I'm seeing that you have been working at something for a long time, something that has been in your family. This has been something that you have just fallen into. It's neither something you wanted or didn't want. It's just where you're at. And I really see that there is a progression coming from it. You are no longer just going to be checking people into a motel. You all of a sudden are the star of a show, a Broadway hit show, you know? Like, your life is transforming. And I think that's really beautiful. So let's go a little further. Angels and spirit guides, what can you tell us? So if this is the magic that's showing up for them, what did they do to enact this change? What did they do? Like, what can they take responsibility for? What have they done to enact this change in their life? Angels and spirit guides for pile 1. Well, so found my friends, card number 23. You've found who you are, because what I'm getting from this is, even though it's called Found My Friends, you can only really find your true friends when you know yourself, when you know who you are willing to present and able to present. I think you have cleaned out people who weren't supportive. I think you've brought in people who are supportive. I'm really, really, really excited for you, because this is not, this was not an accident. This wasn't just something that just randomly happened. You have been taking very methodical steps for a very long time to transform your life. And it's happening. Everything you have been envisioning and going after, even if you were just working at a motel, for an example, that doesn't mean you didn't dream of bigger things. So what's a clarifying card for what they have done? What did pile 1 do to receive this change, this magic that's coming into their life? Pile 5 of Pentacles. I think this really came at you understanding your situation, like fully. Because the 5 of Pentacles is really when you're feeling left out, put out, not included, feeling rejected, feeling like things aren't moving your way. Kind of really feeling down in the slumps, for sure. So I'm thinking that what you've done is you've pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, and it's like you realize no one was coming to rescue you. And you had to kind of figure your own way out. 5s are always about challenges. And so with Found My Friends, I'm definitely seeing that you have been, you've been working towards finding the right people to keep in your life and really working out when you need to remove people. Yeah, reflecting on who is around you, and kind of the victim mentality possibly. For I think it took you a really long time to figure out that maybe things weren't happening for you because of your own doing. I truly believe most of people's faults in life are their own doing, and we have so much more power to change where we're at when honestly, more power than we think. So I think what you've done to bring on this new magic, pardon, I think you've realized who is there for you, who isn't there for you. You've really looked at your situation with a clear head and clear eyes and realized, like, I am where I am, and you can't always change your circumstances immediately, but you can change your mind frame and everything immediately. So let's go ahead and find what next. So we know what magic is coming into your life, and what you did to create it. What is a direct message from your angels and spirit guides about this new magic? What is something they want you to remember? To me, this is just saying, this is something you wanted. This is, don't forget that through all the hard times and the waiting and wanting, like this song, Boyfriend by Trixie Mattel, like what's sticking out to me a lot is how she's singing, like, I wish you were my boyfriend. Like, I'm thinking, like, there's something you really want. This is something undeniably that you want, and it has been, I just think, not easy to come by. And your angels and spirit guides just want you to know, like, if you don't know who Trixie Mattel is, she is a world famous drag queen. She got her start on RuPaul's Drag Race. Pardon. Trixie has not just won, a season of RuPaul's Drag Race, but has taken that and has actually made being, has taken the platform and used it to her advantage. She opened up a motel. It's called the Trixie Motel in Palm Springs, with like 5 different themed rooms, and like she's been, everything that Trixie has done has been, she's greater than the sum of her parts. That's what I want to say. What is the extra message the angels want you to know about this magic that's coming into your life? What is the message from their angels about this? What is a direct message from the angels and spirit guides? Yeah, this is, I feel like you've been in a pretty low spot for a while. Like the Five of, again, yeah, you're getting lots of fives. So to me, this is just kind of, there we go. To me, this is really representing your angels and spirit guides just want you to know, like, this is almost done. That time of feeling, like, I sense you still feel the pain of loss. I sense you still feel the pain of things possibly not working out right, or losing something, having to walk away from something, things not working out. Like, I sense there's still a little bit of pain and hurt. But your angels really want you to know the future you are about to go into is so much brighter, so much more colorful and warm and exciting than this sort of cold experience you've been having. Your angels just want you to know, like, everything you're doing, all your successes actually are from your choices. Everything you're doing, this is the power's in your hands. And it's almost done. Everything you're wanting is coming to fruition. I know that. All right, angels and spirit guides. Let's see. All right. What is a sign that they will know to look for? Kind of like a marker on the path. What is a sign that they can look out for, angels and spirit guides? What is a sign that they can look out for? What is a sign that they can look out for? Okay. Smoking weed. All right. Let me get a clarifying card. What is a sign that they know this is coming to be? Okay. I feel like there is going to be a revelation, a moment of a revelation for you that will come. There we go. It could be possibly, you know, when you're smoking weed alone, but I really see this far more as you're going to have this revelation about where you're going and what you're doing in silence when you're alone. Like, they say that spirit speaks in silence. So you have to go to a quiet place to actually hear what spirit is saying. And I feel like if you are still trying to get out or through anything, if you are feeling stuck or lost or left out in the cold, there's going to be a moment of clarity that comes to you. And you're going to have to, like, this is actually a razor blade in an ice cream cone. And I don't know why that's making me think definitely of, like, the Page of Swords. Like this, like, there's this truth. There's a truth you have to face. I think there's some sort of honesty of where you're going and what you're doing. Like, this is making me think of Alexis is trying to go back to school. And I think, like, when she walks onto the campus, it's just not what she thought it was going to be. She was kind of like, oh, I thought this was going to be more magical. And then they're like, well, you can take classes online. I just feel like there's something that you're having to face right now that isn't exactly what you thought it was going to be. But there's going to be an option that is going to be perpendicular to it that actually, or maybe more parallel is actually a better way. There's going to be an option parallel to this that is similar, but it's going to satisfy more of your needs. Because sometimes when we have magic enter our lives, we are actually faced with seeing that it's more responsibility. It's more things to take care of. And it's just about knowing where you have the energy to show up. Knowing what you've been working towards. So let's go ahead and see. So the sign that this is all kind of coming to be will manifest when, I think it's going to just kind of come at like an aha moment. It's going to be like, especially with the 12, like I'm thinking that it's going to be something that, an idea that is kind of different. So, and that makes sense. To get something different, we have to do something different. So, all right, angels and spirit guides, with this magic that is entering their life, what is something that they will notice leaving? The feeling of oppression, the feeling of losing hope. I feel like this new life is, this magic is bringing you a whole new life, because this is the card Stars. It's a song by Tattoo, which is two girls from Russia who were like in love and escaping the oppressive regime of Russia. And I don't think it was actually true, but that was the characters they portrayed for their music. So what I'm sensing is even if it was just it's like that you've been living in this idea of oppression. Not that it's not real, but it's not the oppression of living in a country that is war-ridden, and you know, I have a feeling that that's what, you know, you haven't had to experience necessarily. So, yeah, the things you're actually leaving behind are not trusting your instincts, not listening to that inner voice. You know, if you're in a situation right now that maybe in the past your inner self was like, don't ever move in with this person, and then you ended up moving in with them. Something like that. So whatever regime, I don't know, like whatever oppressive place you're in right now that you're trying to escape, you're going to recognize immediately the signs of when you aren't comfortable. You now know when that feeling fills up inside of you of like, when you get that feeling inside of you that something's wrong, that you shouldn't trust the person that is trying to sell you on something. Listen to that voice. It comes from your stomach. Like, I'm learning how actually each one of our energy centers are basically their own mind. So, and you have more nerve endings and like neural networks in your stomach than in your spinal cord. Like, you have, it's basically a mind of its own. Like, that's why they say trust your gut instinct. And I really feel you maybe haven't been able to trust your gut instinct, or you haven't trusted your gut instinct, and maybe it's put you in some bad situations. So I really see that's going behind. You are no longer going to be feeling oppressed. You are no longer going to be feeling like you can't trust yourself anymore. So angels and spirit guides, with this magic that is coming to their life, what is, just kind of want to paint the picture a little bit more for me, what this magic looks like for them, so I can talk more about it. What does this magic look like? Nice. I do not think that all those are them. Okay. So maybe they want a little bit more of a specific question. All right. All right. How much you love me. Every time I slide in your DMs, you want to dub me. So this song, it really, really likes to focus on this one candle, which is really interesting. I'm finding that very interesting. Let's see. Focus on that guy, please. All right. All right, and spirit guides. So more about. All right. The magic that's coming into your life. I think you're really going to know who you can and cannot trust. You're going to be able to sniff out a narcissist from like a mile, 100 miles away, 1 million text messages away. Like every time you're no longer going to be, like this is Alexis. She has lice. And Ted's helping her get it out. Like, you're no longer going to be susceptible to these infestations of people. Like, I feel like anytime someone would target you, like that's what I'm seeing here, is like they see you, they target you, they try and take from you. And the magic that's coming into your life is this sort of clarity of, this just popped out. It's the Emperor reversed, which to me is, you are going to recognize so quickly when there is somebody who you cannot trust. I feel like you maybe have leaned on certain people in the past, and you're just realizing what a stable person actually looks like, what an honest, upright, standing person looks like. And the magic is that you're going to start feeling powerful. You're going to start feeling like there's nothing holding you back. I like that. All right, angels and spirit guides. So we now know what the magic is. We've expanded on it a little bit more. What they've done to work through this, signs that it's happening. And what's something they've been wishing for that's going to arrive for them that they don't expect? What's something they've been wishing for that's going to arrive for them that they actually don't expect? What's that unsuspecting surprise? Angels and spirit guides for pile 1. What is something that's going to arrive for them that they don't suspect? I don't think you are expecting to, yeah, this is 8, the strength card. I just don't think you're expecting to like it that much, whatever this is. And I think you're going to love what this is. And surprisingly, I think this is going to be a lot easier for you. I think what I'm suspecting is that you think whatever's coming into your life is going to be more work, but actually it's the opposite. What's coming into your life is a relief. Just put down your burdens kind of thing. Like Knight of Wands is when there's a lot of work. There's a lot of buildup. It's not even necessarily a negative card. It's just a very heavy card. And so I'm thinking you're suspecting that whatever magic is coming to your life is actually going to be more work and you're not going to like it, but it's the opposite. Your life is going to be easier and you're going to love it. You're going to like that. Like. Don't be scared, ain't afraid, just like that, come my way. Yeah, I think you're gonna like whatever magic is coming into your life a lot more than you suspect. I like that. I like that. Angels and spirit guides. What is something they're worried about? What is something that they're worried about that we can kind of talk about and help them with? What is something they're worried about? 27, 29. Thank Goddess and message from Spirit. I'm curious if you have a little bit of doubt. This is a message from Spirit and thank Goddess. The way I'm reading that is I feel like you could be worried that, like, do you ever worry like the universe isn't answering your prayers? Do you ever feel like your mind is warped? Do you ever feel like you're not doing something right, not thanking the right people, not like... If you're having any worry about the future and not being confident and not being successful, it's, like I said, I think you're thinking it's going to be a lot harder than it is. So I understand this type of worry. And the Four of Swords too. Yeah, I have a feeling you think this is going, like whatever is happening in your life is about to become harder, and it's not. If I can assure you with anything, your life is not about to get harder. Your life is about to get so much easier. This is something you've been working for a long time, so I completely understand the intensity. Yeah, here's that 9 again. With, you know, the Cemetery Drive was card number 9. I feel and sense that you have a worry about where your energy's going, how your mind is, what the future looks like. But the universe has like really got your back right now, even though you are going through it. But the universe really wants you to know, like, it's got you. It really does. And once you can just start leaning into that, I think you'll feel the relief. So what's some advice? What's some advice for pile 1? Let's get some advice for them. Right. Ooh, 48 moon cycle. And 35, 8, number 8 again. Lemon tree. So, the advice here, give it time. We have moon cycles. Let's see, how many full moon cycles till they can expect? So what did I say, the advice? So you have some moon cycles to go through, and lemon tree. So burn it down, build something better. So how many moon cycles? I have a dice here, and I want to know how many moon cycles for pile 1 until they'll feel change. Actually, like, feel it, see it, know that it's happening. How many moon cycles? 8. 8. And so that's 8 months. 8 months, 8 moon cycles, full moon cycles, till you actually really feel this freedom, this magic develop. What's some advice? Some advice. 3 of Pentacles and the Opportunity card, which is dope. You are being given an amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity right now. I just really want that. You gotta fold in the cheese. Just fold it in. So, the advice here from your angels and spirit guides specifically, goodness. The specific advice from your angels and spirit guides right now is just know you do have some time, some work, some... Yeah, that number 8 has come up a lot. So there's something very significant about 8, or even the month of August, which is 8. So that really came up to me too, is there's something very, very significant about the month of August. So between the month of August and, like, you know, 8 moon cycles. These are timeless readings, so this is whenever you're getting this reading. But your angels just want you to know what you're doing is opening up a entirely new opportunity. Your life is completely switching around, and I'm just really excited for you because I can sense that, you know, with the Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups, like, you're feeling lost or hopeless. And I just really want to send my energy to you right now that there's a new opportunity coming to you. Just be patient. It's going to give you new people to work with. It's going to give you new friends. It's going to give you a whole new perspective on life. It's going to show you that when you want something, you can go after it and go get it yourself. So that's the advice, just to wait it out a little bit. All right, let's see. What's a good question to wrap this up for our beautiful pile ones? From what is going on here of the magic that is coming into their life, what can we say about the people that are going to be entering? Or if there's anybody that's entering, can you tell us about that? Coastin, number 5. You got a lot of 5s too. Victoria Monet is her name. She's fantastic. This is telling me that the people that are coming into your life are only going to make your life easier. This is a song called Coastin'. And that's what this is telling me, is that the people that are going to be coming into your life are going to be much more easygoing. I feel like the next set of friends you're going to have, or people coming into your life, you're going to literally be feeling like, it was just everyone else that was difficult. It's not you. It's not me, it's you. She can get a hold of me, but I can't get a hold of her. Okay, so tell me more about these people that are coming into Pile One's life. What can... Oh, the Magician. That's cool. So the people that are coming into your life aren't just like, you know, just nobodies. Like, you're actually, the people that are coming into your life are people that you're going to be creating with. And not just creating with, but other creators, other magicians, other people who, and I think that's something you've really been missing out on and really hoping for, is you are somebody who looks at a situation and knows 10 ways that it can become something bigger and better. And you've wanted that in friends. You've wanted that in coworkers, but sometimes that's not how other people live or think, honestly. So I'm really excited to know that the people that are coming into your life are going to be making things easier. And you guys are you're going to see, like, wow, there are other people who are as motivated and driven and creative as you, which is always super fun. All right, I think we got room for one more card. We got time for one more. Let's just do one more. All right. So the magic that is coming into Pile One's life, angels and spirit guides. They're in the slumps right now, and there's a truth, there's a revelation. Can we talk more about the revelation that's going to come to them? On the road again. Number 5 again. Yeah, there's something about just the structure of the way you're doing things right now. Okay. This is actually Jenny Smoke. You know, Jenny Smoke. Okay, so I was asking, so this is more about the revelation. The revelation is, I think, let's see. More about this revelation. What is more about this revelation that's coming to them? Okay. Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Sun. Okay. I think, to me, this is saying, I think you're kind of over the bullshit life of, like, not being honest, not being real, not being upfront. I think you really wanted, you like honesty. You like it because it produces a better product. when you're authentic. And I think the revelation that's coming to you is that you kind of have to leave behind all the people that you've been butting heads with. And like, I just hear like there's a new horizon. There's you have new horizons to go out on the road again. And hi, how are you? I'm just thinking like you're in this state of ease that it's not, your revelation is like, you're like, I'm done fighting. I'm done with trying to hide my sunshine for you. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of putting on a fake smile for you. I'm done. The revelation is that you actually know yourself and you love yourself and you know where you're going. And On the Road Again is actually a Willie Nelson, Alanis Morissette collab. So I'm thinking there is something really, really big here about a collaboration. And so whether it's with your friends in the future or somebody you're doing this with now, like I said, Johnny Smoke and his partner, I think her name's Sabrina, they run the whole business together, just them two, and it's absolutely amazing stuff. And I'm really feeling that you're just coming to this revelation that the light shines from within you. It's this interesting thing, like I'm seeing like people who resonate or vibrate on a lower level can't see you if you are vibrating at a higher level. So you may be looking like this in the sunshine, but at a lower level, this is how they're seeing you. They can't see the beautiful sunshiny person you are. They can't. They are going to see it as arrogance and an ego and things that people who vibrate at a lower level cannot understand. You are just done being inauthentic or hiding how you feel to save anyone else's feelings. And I really feel like what's coming to you is that you have to, I think there's a whole new cycle starting over. And like I said, it's like you're hitting the road again. And it's cool because you are going towards people that will be real friends, people that will show up for you, be honest with you, let you know if they are needing something or aren't happy with something. So let's go ahead and I want to do yes or no questions, but like kind of not open-ended for you, but like on my end. So angels and spirit guides. So this magic that is arriving in their life, is this something that has already begun to transpire? Like, is there proof of this magic around? Can they already see where the magic exists? No. Okay. So you might be in a state of, oh yeah, and look at that, 5 of Cups. So you might not even be, it's saying you don't see proof of this magic yet. But I sense that you feel it. Do they feel, is there like a sneaky suspicion? Yes. Okay. And Ace of Wands. Like there's a huge suspicion for you that, I feel like this goes down here. I feel like you know magic is happening. I mean, you're here, you're listening to this reading. You know things are changing. You just don't have any visual proof of it. What else? So, are they doing what they need to do for this change? Have they been doing what they need to do for this change? Yes. 10 of Pentacles. You have. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the positive energy and atmosphere. And that's really, really positive that your angels want you to know you are doing the work. You are confronting these things. You are manifesting them. You are visualizing actually what you want with this new life. Let's see. What is another one? What is a question about? All right, what's one last yes or no question? Will this be arriving? Will it be... will this magic start to transpire in August? Start to transpire in August. No. Okay, so will it have already started to transpire by August? Yes. Ten of Swords. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm hearing is by August, this magic will already have started to take place. So by August, there will be proof of this magic already taking place. This whole new world and this new life you're taking on. Is there still people they need to actively remove? Like, is there still a list of like an elimination, or have they done all that and it's just kind of now one foot in front of the other? So my question is, do they need to get rid of any more major people? Yeah, that's what I was feeling, is you don't. I don't think you need to get rid of anyone else. The Six of Pentacles is saying to me, like, you actually have removed all the selfish people from your life. If you have anybody else in your life that you could, you know, be like, well, they're still selfish, I think you have a stronger boundary with them. So, let's see. Wow, these readings, this has actually been nice and thorough. So also let me know in the comments right now if you prefer longer readings or if you prefer more choices and shorter readings. Like if you'd rather have me have 6 piles to choose from and it'd be like a 10-minute reading, or even, you know, 20 minutes, you know. So angels and spirit guides, one last... No, I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's grab a charm. A charm and a rune. Alright, what is a charm rune for this magic? Oh, it's 4-leaf clover for starters, so that's pretty cool. And the now this rune. So cool. So this is a rune that is, oops. There we go. It's not the gift rune, which looks very similar. These are actually 2 sticks crossing each other. But yeah, you got the 4-leaf clover. So to me, your magic is, I think you've really learned balance. You've learned what to give and what not to give, what to put in and what not to put in. And honestly, I think a huge part of your success is believing in luck. I think you believe that you deserve good things. And that's, please know, that's not a bad thing. That you are not a bad person because you believe you deserve good things. It is your human right to have good things in life. It's when you try and take from other people and hurt other people for your benefit that it's wrong. You are very aware, pile 1, that life is about putting one foot in front of the other. And not taking advantage of anyone else. So I'm really, really proud of you. Thank you, pile 1. That is where I'm going to leave it. Let me know how this reading resonated. If you, like I said, let me know if you like longer readings, how you feel about this. I hope everything resonated. I'm really excited for you. You have honestly a bright future ahead. Lots of creative energies. So thank you so much, Pile One, and I hope I will be back here soon. Thank you for everyone who's subscribing to keep up with me. Like, share, comment, let me know what I can do to help. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the future. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. So you chose the Tokyo Milk. I think that's just what it's called. Le Petit Number 2. Lily, peony, vanilla bean, and violet petals. Oh my goodness. So let me tell you. So when I got this perfume, I went down to Oregon, Portland specifically, and a couple things about that. First thing is I sprayed just the teeniest little, like I have to. I did the tiniest little scent. Loved it. But didn't think anything of it. Walked out of the store, literally the smell effervesced up towards my nose. Literally, I turned back around after walking about like half a block and went back in and bought it. Oh, it does still say $28.50. I love it because in Oregon there's no sales tax, so I don't know why. That was just like one of my favorite things. Like it said $28.50, it was $28.50. Gosh, I remember. So the other thing about that story, so just wanted to let you know how amazing it smells. But the thing about this is this perfume to me represents a very, very important day in my life where I started to take control of my life. I was in a pretty, I don't even know the word, I was in a pretty toxic relationship, and I kind of just needed a day to myself. So I worked as a hairstylist. So usually I was gone from literally like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I just took that day off and I drove down to Oregon by myself. And, you know, my partner at the time was not concerned with me or my whereabouts or anything. Didn't check in, didn't want to see how my day was going, nothing. So, yeah, I just had a great day in Portland by myself. And this perfume to me represents that it is never too late to discover who you are. It is never too late to stand in your own power. And so to me, the magic that is coming into your life is a whole new you, is you awakening to your truest self. And it smells good. So let's go ahead and get started. Yay! So, angels and spirit guides, tell me all about it. Tell me about Pile 2 and their, tell me about Pile 2 and the magic that is coming into their life, this whole new them that they're getting to discover. Tell me about the magic that is coming into Pile 2's life. Wow, okay. Suicidal. Gonna get it. So, number 8, or 26 breaks down to 8. So this to me is talking about kind of a rebirth, coming through a really hard time, coming possibly at a time of feeling like you couldn't live or go on. So this is magic to come into a whole new world. Ooh, 7 of Cups just popped out. So to me, that's saying like, not only is it's been really obsessed with that candle. There we go. Not only have you been going through a hard time, but maybe you just didn't know what option to take. Kind of, life is, you can become anything you want. There are infinite options. You can, infinite careers and that avenues and venues and things you can go down, that it's actually very overwhelming. One of my biggest fears when I was younger about growing up was there's no one to tell you what to do, to who to be, what choices to make. And you can pay them, but that wasn't my goal in life. I didn't want to pay someone to tell me what to do with myself. I wanted to figure out who I was, and it can feel very, very lonely if you don't know. So I'm seeing that you are coming out of this dark time realizing, what I'm also seeing is that you're seeing you can actually be more than one thing. It doesn't just have to be one job. And that's magic. That's really cool, because what's funny is I think that's actually the numbers. Like, they say you should have seven different sources of income. And if you can have 7 different sources of income, like small, 7 small sources, you're going to find that your financial life is much more secure than if you just had 1 or even 2 modes of income. So like 7, small, like write a ebook. That's 1. I have music that streams online. It's not a lot of money, but it's still a source of income. And I mean, like, I think in 4 years I've made like $57. Woo! So, that can ramp up, but you get what I'm saying is there's different sources of income. So the magic that is coming into your life, I'm really happy to see, is you're coming out of a very dark time, a huge, huge struggle. And you are realizing you don't have to just limit yourself to one thing. So what is something that they've done to facilitate this? What has Pile 2 done to facilitate this beautiful magic coming into their life? Pile 2. What has Pile 2 done to facilitate this amazing change in their life? Pile 2. What have they done to help facilitate this magic that's come into their life? Pile 2. Okay. Number 6, my immortal. I think you've been honest with yourself. You've actually allowed yourself to go through the morning, which is good. You've faced your own choices. You've faced the reality of where you're at. I think you stopped blaming other people, actually. So let's see. Yeah, you have, I love it. I love it. I love it. The colors really look complementary to each other. But this to me is saying you've realized that magic is, it's like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Like, magic is what you make it. Magic is if you believe it. And I really think that you have stopped asking for too much, even from yourself. Like, there's something so beautiful and simple about just sitting with, your best friend with some face masks on and just laughing and enjoying life and realizing, like, why are we so stressed about all these things? We have so much beauty in front of us. There's so much healing that you've done, a lot of talking, a lot of art. You've created a lot. You've done a lot to create this magic. You've actually sat and gone through the pain, and that's the thing that most people don't want to do. I see you actually sitting there with a best friend, with a partner, somebody who you can trust, and you've allowed yourself to cry. You've allowed yourself to feel and move through these things. And because of that, you are actually going to see that feeling transforms. It transforms emotions into something really cool. So, angels and spirit guides. What's next? So what is something they can pay attention to that maybe needs a little bit more tending to? Clitoris, the musical. It's like an arcade game. Your hand is on close. Okay. So this to me is just always listen to your gut instinct about what is and isn't working. Okay. If there's still some times where you work really hard to don't force things. Just don't force things. Do not force anything, okay? Yeah, don't force things because so this message here is saying, so don't force things. Don't I think you know where you're going, and I think Six of Wands is usually a card of triumph and success, and you know the Nine of Cups is like wishes fulfilled. So I'm thinking just don't force the wishes, don't force the success. They are coming to you. They are 1,000,000% coming to you. I think when you want to rush the product, when you want to rush the results, when you want to rush the orgasm, let's say, it could really put it off a lot longer than if you just relaxed, breathed, and let everything happen naturally, because you have great magic coming in. You've overcome a lot. So what is something that they can, that is leaving them? Like, what is something that is going away? Angels and spirit guides for pile 2. What is something that they know is leaving them and going away? What is something that is leaving and going away because of this new magic that is entering their life for pile 2? Pile 2. Something that is going away. All right, Slow Bloom. One of my favorite cards, just because of the detailed work in it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so the thing that is leaving your life, Slow Bloom. All right. So I think the thing that is leaving is the lack of hope. This sort of fear you've had that things aren't happening fast enough. Like I said, forcing it. I think that's what's leaving, is things moving too slowly. I think things moving unemotionally. Like, I think you're kind of starting to waken up and feel. Because the Star card is the Aquarius card, which is all about kind of overriding the emotions. And I think you've had to override your emotions for a long time. Going through this very slow process has been hard. And so what I see you leaving behind is feeling like things aren't moving very quickly either, because like 34 is, breaks down to a 7, Slow Bloom. So I'm just thinking that the things that are leaving behind is you worrying when things aren't moving fast enough. I think you actually are going to kind of revel in this new slow process, this slow to build. So angels and spirit guides, this Slow Bloom, right? So they're new. Can we tell me something else about this magic coming in? Oh, you went far. I don't know how much I'm cutting my head into those. All right. So more about the magic. Nice girl. 4 + 6. So we do 10. So, 10 to 10. All right, cool. Tell me more about the magic that's coming into their life. I I think you're just, the magic that's coming into your life is really this sort of power, this empowerment that you haven't had. I think when things used to hurt you before, you used to really let it dictate your future steps. Now, if someone comes in and breaks your heart, you're like, oh, that sucks for you. That sucks for you, because my life is only getting better. And I think it's very, very magical that you are able to speak your truth. I don't think you could before. I don't know if you were expressing how you felt truly enough before. Like I said, I think you were really cutting off your emotions. You are going full-blown emotions now, which is good. Emotions really drive things. So, all right, angels and spirit guides. Can you tell me about the people that are coming into her life? Their lives, our lives. I think I was looking at the Ash Nico card specifically. But can you tell me about pile 2? Who's coming into pile 2's life? Oh gosh, so much. Oh wow, lots of 3s. Because you got 3, 12, which totals 3, and then 13. Interesting. The people coming into your life. People that are coming into your life are apparently 3, a plenty. I think you're getting a new, or just it has that like 3 energy, which is, you know, friendship, community, comedy. I think these are going to be people who probably smoke some weed with them. People who I feel like have strong opinions and know themselves and have already had to move on from toxic people in their lives too. So there's kind of this sort of cutthroat thing of, but I think you want that. Like, because the zombie song, it took me a really long time to really fully understand what that card meant. But to me, it's gathering, the energy that I gather from it is that this is such a badass energy. So the people that are coming into your life are cutthroat, don't take shit from nobody. They know exactly who they are. And I think this is a type of energy you've been longing for a long time. 5 of Wands. Yeah. I think the old way of competition that maybe you used to have to experience with friends wasn't friendly competition. And I think you are going to start having friends that you can actually have friendly competitions with, where you're all helping each other improve with honesty and yeah. You are going to have people in your life who help drive you. And I'm excited for that for you. All right, angels and spirit guides. All right. So when can they look forward to this? What is a good time frame for this magic showing up for them? What is a good time frame for this magic showing up for them? What can they look forward to? Magic showing up for them. Ghost 49, which is size 13. When can we look forward to these people showing up? Hmm. 7 and 19. 26. 26 plus 13. 39. There is a transition that is happening right now, and I kind of see once you are able to kind of ghost certain people, this is a wide range of time when these people are going to show up in your life. So I feel like because it is more than one person, it's going to happen over a succession of time. You know, it could be 7 months and then 19 months and 13 months. So like I really see over the next half year to a year and a half, you're going to start really developing these new friendships. You're going to find new friends, new people, and so it's not happening immediately, but that's okay. I think you still have some development to do and some overcoming to do. Let's see. Let's talk about that. What do you still have to overcome through this journey? What are you still working to overcome? What's probably still working to overcome? That's probably still working to overcome. Again, and maybe memories, both 2 and 4. All right. So you're overcoming your ability to accept your how much you can love, how much you're going to love, how much people love you. Like I sense that the things you're overcoming is stuff still from the past. And worry of judgment. Like literally just, I think you really fear how people perceive you. I think you really fear this sort of all or nothing. I think you fear possibly making the same mistake again, not being able to pick the right friends. And I just want to kind of encourage you and know that a lot of this is going to actually be implemented from the universe. The universe is the one sending you these people, so don't worry about it. Don't freak out about it. Don't try and figure out more than you need to. So, all right. So, things you still got to work through is a little bit of worrying about the past, worrying that you won't be able to pick the right friends. So, what is some encouraging words of encouragement? Black magic. Just number 4, which was love again was also number 4. But it's not just number 4. It's 4 with the power of the 0 behind it, which I think they're just, what this is saying to me is that you actually have a whole well of power that you're not tapping into. Yeah. You actually are not, there's a whole bunch of stuff you're not tapping into. There's something that's really kind of blocking you right now. And they want you to know you're actually much stronger. Let's figure out what's blocking you. Angels and spirit guides. What is blocking pile 2 from any further growth? What is blocking them? Cemetery Drive, number 9. What is blocking them? What is blocking pile 2? All right. I think you are in a state of a little bit of introversion right now, and I think you still have to kind of come out of your shell a little bit, which is totally fine, but what's blocking you, I think, is you maybe haven't been putting in the actual attempts of, I get a sense like you're very mentally aware of what you need to do, but I think there's still some actions that have to take place. Like the Magician card is kind of about action. It's about taking all the elements, you know, the cups, pentacles, wands, and swords, but the Magician is a master manifester. And so what I'm seeing here is the thing that's blocking you is your ability to create, your belief in yourself to create. What can pile 2 do to help this? What can we do to help them facilitate this growth, this change for this magic? Ay, ay, ay. It's funny. My mama kicked me out because I was partying like, oh. So, alright, what can they do to help relieve this block? What can they do to help relieve this block so the magic can come into their life? What can they do? Switch things up. What I'm getting right now is do something you've never done before. Kind of just go and... Because what I'm getting with this is you need an energy switch up. Kind of like you can't get something new if you've never done something new. So when I was really wanting an energy shift up in my life, I started doing morning workouts. And by workouts, that is a very over-exaggerated word. I would use my staircase and I walk up and down the staircase basically for 10 minutes till I'm sweating. That's what I'm seeing here, is there is a new opportunity you kind of need to try on, something you've never done. Because like the I card is just giving me that, like, I don't know, just do something that's kind of crazy, do something that's very different, something that will shift up the energy in one more card, angels here, guys. Queen of Cups. Yeah, do something you haven't ever done before. Do something kind of new. Do something that maybe scares you a little bit. Do something that's a little goofy, a little unorganized, a little spontaneous. Like, I'm getting that you should, I feel like you listen to your gut, but it's not your gut, it's actually your worry. So I think there's a huge thing you need to stop. I think you think you're listening to your gut instinct, but it's actually just your insecurities and your worries. So let's not do that. Let's see. Let's do one more. Angels and spirit guides, what is one last beautiful oracle card that we can give to them from our friends? All right. I don't usually suggest multiple piles, but if you feel inclined, if you felt drawn to pile 1 as well, I would go ahead and listen to that one. Any last words from angels and spirit guides for pile 2? Magic found my friends. When you're 23, 8 of Cups. Okay, so I think, yeah, you're, I think you are on a journey to find new. I think you're kind of having to set off and leave things behind that maybe you invested time in. 8 of Cups is not small. Like, all the cups up before. Oh yeah, and you got the 7 of Cups. That was the magic. So I think this is just telling me your angels just really want you to know that the journey ahead is big, but it will be successful. And they've got your back. They've got your back through this time where you're really discovering a whole new you. Okay, so let's get some yes or no cards. So, alrighty. The thing Let's see. All right, so the magic that's coming to their life, 7 of Cups and 26. Didn't even ask anything. Let's see. All right. I guess I want to know, like, is this 8 of Cups, the last advice from the angels and spirit guides, is that something, like, are there more people that pile 2 has to actually walk away from still? Got 2. Yes and no. So I think anyone who's still, this is the 5 of Swords, anyone who's still fighting with you, like, oh, that's the 5 of Wands. Yeah, the 5 of Swords is also very much someone who's just if there's anyone who is specifically hurting you to hurt you, cut them out of your life. But I think you have actually done a really good job at knowing who is right and wrong for you. I think this is kind of just a little last minute advice, but I think you actually have the person that you are meant to have in your life. So I don't think you need to cut any more people out. I think this is just kind of reminding you, if anyone is like threatening you or just making you feel unsafe, yeah, don't talk to them. All right. What? Wow. All right. When can they expect these people to come into their... Oh, no, it's not a when. It's, I don't even know. Honestly. Pile 2. The magic that's coming into your life is this a literal suicidal feeling that we're talking about? Says no. So 8 of Wands. So, but to me, oh, 8. Okay, yeah. So what this, I mean, you know, everyone has their feelings. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I just kind of wanted to know, like, if what you're overcoming and what you're moving beyond was actually that. But to me, with the 8 of Wands, it's just feeling like you probably have just felt like for a long time, like things weren't moving in the right direction, if at all. And you may have felt like there was no option, no future, no beauty to live for. And there is. I'm really glad to know, like, this has just been more about you coming out of a really, really tough time. Is there a person who is helping them get through this right now? Oh, no, and it's the 3 of Pentacles, which is funny because that's all about working together. So this is actually something that you maybe have, you know, you've maybe like spoken to, but what you're going through right now is you. It is something that you've been having to work through on your own. And I can see how that could be really, really hard if you are trying to find a better hope for the future. So, with the Black Magic card, is this actually something they kind of need to do some sort of, like, you know, energetic work with? Or so is this change need to be... No. So there's not... So, and I love a Queen of Pentacles. Regardless of being possibly emotionally blocked with things or not being able to fully move on and embrace this new magic, it's not saying that you need to do any sort of black magic or anything. I think it's just a slow and steady process. And believing in yourself and your abilities. Trying something new, yeah. Does pile 2 have in mind the thing that they would want to try new? And do they know what this is? Do they know what this is? No, and Six of Swords. So this is really the thing that is going to need to be spontaneous to give you a new opportunity to kind of shift your energy is something I don't think you have done, tried, or even know about. Six of Swords is usually about kind of moving on and even traveling, moving beyond things. So wherever you're at right now, just, I think, start looking at new options. Look at different things, you know, start checking out new hobbies, new travel places, maybe go visit somebody you haven't ever visited, things like that. But there's a huge need for an energetic switch up. Yeah, and all right, anything else? Oh yeah, let's get you a little rune. So there's a rune about this magic that is coming into their life. Pile number 2. Finding new hope. Finding new... Okay. We got the Hello Kitty. It's cute, huh? And the rune is actually the ice rune. It's so there is a sense that things are just going a little bit slower than you probably want them to. So I could see that. I think Spirit just wants you to know, like when I was coming out of this time, like from the time I bought this perfume to actually moving out of that partner's house or apartment or whatever we lived in, it wasn't right away. But that event really made me see what I was capable of and made me see that I enjoy my own company, that I actually really like being by myself, and that that person was really making me unhappy and I was happier without them. So I'm seeing that you still have a little bit of time. Just take cover. The Hello Kitty charm always kind of makes me think of just your inner child. There was something up here, where was it, with the Page of Cups is the inner child card. That's what I was kind of feeling, is that there just needs to be a little bit more connection to your inner child. Just kind of find the things you really enjoyed doing when you were younger, the movies you wanted to watch or did watch. There's sort of a need right now to reconnect to your inner child. I sense that there's a little bit of time from the troubling times you're going through right now. You're coming out of it. The magic is happening. The magic of seeing that you actually are extremely strong and can create any future you want. You're still kind of in this waiting period, so my heart goes out to you. I just want you to know you're going to get through this, and it's not going to last forever. Hard times don't last, but tough people do. Some cheesy crap like that. So angels and spirit guides, that's where I'm going to leave it for pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry I take these long breaks. Life has been really up and down, but tarot is always a priority, so please know that when I have the moment, I do. So thank you so much for being here. I really hope to see you in future readings. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know how this reading resonated, and I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to be back. I always love giving readings. So you chose the perfume of the, I think this was Gwen Stefani's Harajuku Girls. Like, she made a perfume line for, what was it? Love, Angel, Music, Baby, Lamb. So those were the different L-A-M-B. The M stood for music. There we go. So Super cute. Super cute. It's like got a fuzzy pink head. I love it. It's a gorgeous bottle. Very fresh scent. So the magic that is entering your life, I truly believe is, I think you're just coming alive. Because these are kind of dolls. Like, it was very controversial what Gwen Stefani was doing. Because she basically had, you know, these girls hanging around her who she didn't want to speak. She wanted them literally to like be dolls, and you know, it's art, it's expression. But when you're actually kind of like oppressing people and not treating them well, I think that was kind of the issue. So I feel like you might be coming alive. You might be really truly coming into yourself and discovering that you aren't just, you know, an M in the LAMB. You are music. You are your own thing. You have your own importance. You have your own stance. You are, I think, truly coming into who you have always known and wanted to be. So let's go ahead and get started. Talk about this magic. So angels and spirit guides, please tell us. Give us a nice card for what is the magic coming into pile 3's life. Love written 20, breaking down to a 2. So the magic that's coming into your life. I wonder if you've been in a relationship that very possibly could have been restricting you. Like I said, making you feel like you were not an individual, but actually kind of caught up in a group. So Love Written to me is a song about, well, it's like a breakup song, and knowing that you have to stop allowing someone to treat you a certain way. Angels and spirit guides for pile 3, pile 3. What is this magic coming into their life? Show me a card that lets me know what is the magic that is entering their life. Pardon. Two queens. Wow. Okay, so you're really, really coming into your power. And that's amazing. Let's see. Let's get you. There we go. The magic that's coming into your life. Healing with the women in your life. Maybe, you know, your moms or sisters, or your relationship with yourself. I see there's a healing happening, and it's that healing where you finally feel like you can rest, like, you know, everything is safe and secure, and that's a really nice feeling. Yeah, your magic is going to be being able to find the power inside of yourself and the security inside of yourself, and it will facilitate a much greater healing. So I like that. It's very different than the other piles. So what else? What has pile 3 done to facilitate this? What have they done? What has pile 3 done to create this magic in their life? What has pile 3 done to help facilitate this magic? That's what I thought. Zombie. This is a song just about knowing your strengths and knowing what your worth is. Empress energy. So you've really come into your own power, knowing that you stand as an individual. knowing that you have the power to make your own impact and change. You are not just one of many. You are one of a kind. And what you have done to facilitate this change. I wonder, you should check if you felt drawn to pile 1. I think you should, because this was also, I think, the card they got for what they did to facilitate this change. And I think you were just done being left out in the cold. I think you were just kind of done letting people walk all over you. And you knew it was done. You're like, I'm done being dumped on with your crap. I'm my own individual. I'm strong, and I can make an impact in my own life. So that's really, really cool that you've done that. All right. Angels and spirit guides for pile 3. What is something that is leaving? What is the energy that is leaving their life right now? Currently, what is absolutely walking out right now, already on the way out, not having to wait for it, just already leaving. Pile 3. Okay. Message from spirit. Yeah, definitely. I think the worry, the feeling of having to kind of go away from everything and everyone. Message from Spirit is a song all about, like, it's a message from Spirit saying, like, the future is way better and brighter than you even know it's gonna be. And so the worry that you've had, the kind of having to feel secluded for so long, because it's number 27, which brings down to a 9 Hermit card. So, like, you've been hiding. You've been just trying to let this crap, like, I feel like you thought if you could hide long enough, the crap would go away, but you're realizing it's not. It's actually building up. So you're like, well, then I'm done. I'm leaving. You know, Spirit guides, what energy is currently leaving your life? What card will back up this message from Spirit card? What energy is currently leaving your life? I think there has been a lot of looking out for kind of a knight in shining armor, looking to someone to come help you. And I feel like you are rescuing yourself. I think you're finally realizing, like, there is something inside of you that I don't think you have valued enough. Like, you're getting a lot of pentacles here. So I really see that the magic that's happening for you has been slow moving, and it's been a lot more material. It's the actual physical world. This is not what this is about, is not a spiritual journey. Everything's in a grand scale about a spiritual journey. But your specific thing, the magic that is coming into your life is an earthly manifestation. So, and the worry that that it's not going to happen for you. So, angels and spirit guides, can we talk about this earthly manifestation? What about this earthly manifestation for pile 3? What about this earthly manifestation? Can you tell me about it? Okay, so you got 3. You got nice girl, on the road again, and hypnosis and relax, number 28. So, oh, what was my question? So this is really powerful. Look, you got On the Road Again, number 1. Hypnosis and Relax, 28. 2 plus 8 is 10, breaks down to 1. And then this is 46. Your earthly manifestation is the Wheel of Fortune at 3 different levels. Like, your earthly manifestation is not only taking you to literally physically new places, it's taking you to a new level of existence, relaxation, and it's taking you into a whole new persona. Like when I saw, like when the magic that's coming in, Love Ridden, with the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, it was just this like, you've healed. You're done blaming other people. You're done blaming your mom. You're done blaming your sister or your best friend or even an ex. Like, you're done blaming other people. You're elevating. And once you start taking responsibility for the things that have happened to you, truly, you evolve so much faster than most people. Because everyone is always trying to find the reason of like who wronged them. And the truth is, everybody's been wronged one way or another. But gosh, the fact that these are your 3 cards for your earthly manifestations, like On the Road Again, you're starting over. You're getting on the road. Like, you have been preparing for this time in your life for so long, and it's happening now. 0, 1, like not even just 1, but like that infinite. 0 is representative of like infinite potential. And then 1, the ultimate, the masculine, the first. I really see that you've come into your own. And I'm so happy for you, because the sense that you had been just left out in the cold for so long. Wow, look, you got the Devil and the Hangman. I think you are really overcoming some suppressive energy, some really restrictive energy. Like I was saying, like with you know, Gwen Stefani had these little girls with her. I don't know if they were actually children, but like young women with her, and just had them as if they were inanimate objects. I feel like you are done letting people limit you and telling you to be quiet and not exist in your truest power and full potential. Like, you're just doing things differently now. And the manifestation is you have actually like let go of, like, you are detaching these strings from you. I see actual physical cord cutting. You're starting over, and you're going to feel so much more relaxed. You're going to feel like this isn't about people pleasing anymore. That's pretty cool. Look at you go. What do we want to know next about this? What is something exciting? What is, like, yeah, what's something exciting they can look forward to with all this? This new manifestation. What's something exciting they can look forward to? Pile 3. What is something exciting they can look forward to? Ooh. Total transformation. Sorry, I need to break out in some weird accent. Truly. Oh, and that's cool. 48, 4 plus 8 is 12. So, with the Hanged Man there. You are going to step through this new portal, this new person. You're going to almost be reincarnated. Let's see what else. The 9 of Swords. Yeah, I think your days of worrying are literally in the past. And that's really exciting. Like, the person you're becoming, this is actual magic here, because one day you are feeling low, you're feeling unworthy, you're feeling not seen, and something just happened where your heart was just hurt too far, too deep, too many times, and you saw the portal, the opportunity, and you stepped through it. And you stepped out on the other side an entirely new being. More in tune with nature, more in tune with your own body, your own cycles, your own ups and downs, and the flows of everything. And this is why you're getting so much feminine healing. Like, you're getting so much healing with your divine feminine. Maybe it's been something really hard for you to connect with, and you've always kind of resided more in your divine masculine, and it's very much been about action, action, action. And what I'm kind of seeing is you're actually learning to just accept and receive the feminine energy of receiving. You're no longer just like forcefully and bluntly trying to make things happen. You're now realizing I can actually attract things to me. Wow, this is an entirely different reading than the other two piles. Like, you are really, really transforming. And I think that is so cool, because I'm feeling this transformation in this pile. And this one is very strong, very beautiful. This is actually one of my favorite oracle cards, because it's just Melanie Martinez. So cool. So what is something to look out for? Let's go ahead and just, okay. Pancake and best friend. Let's get some clarifying cards. Some clarifying cards of the things to pay attention to for pile 3. Pile 3, pile 3. What is the major thing to pay attention to for pile 3? You know, there's another one. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. Let things take time. Don't rush anything right now. I feel like because if you're rushing, you are going to be more apt to make a mistake, not pick up when someone's lying to you or trying to deceive you. So go slow with everything and these changes and the new developments that's happening. There's something about not attaching to your ego right now. There's something really, really important with the 9 of Cups and 7 of Cups both reversed here that's saying to me, just pay attention to the options and what's actually being offered to you. The best friend card to me is, because it's 15, which is the Devil card. So I think pay attention there. It's saying watch out for, I think, somebody who has played your best friend for quite some time and has wanted to come across as a much more trustworthy person. But I'm really getting the pay attention to these people who are trying to deceive you and try and make you look over here. Don't pay attention to what I'm doing over here. That's not important. You know, I feel like if you go too quickly, you will not be able to pick up on the truth. And so, because the 7 of Pentacles is also just, I think, just count your coin, and not your literal coin, but just like count. Make sure you have all your wits about you. Just know where you are placing your time and your energy. And because 7 of Pentacles is usually about, like, you know, the kind of work you do to to complete a project. Not fully like the Eight of Pentacles, but so that's why I'm saying, I'm like, you're in a very fragile place right now. You are in a very sensitive place that I feel like you could very easily get swept up in someone trying to sell you on something. So be careful of the people who are kind of around you while you're going through this transformation. I feel like it may be hard for some people to watch how you are changing and, you know, inadvertently maybe try and, I don't know, sabotage you a little bit. So I just pay attention to this sort of energy that is coming up right here. So, what is a good, what is, magic that's relevant? Can you tell me more about the two queens that are manifesting? Okay, 41, 4 plus 1 is 5. Let's see. And some spirit. Tell me more about these two queen cards, about the magic that is coming into pile 3. Tell me more about the two queens. Okay. Eight of Wands reversed. Okay. So this to me is saying there's been a long delay of something you've been trying to work through, and there's a level of having to have let go. You've really been holding on to, I think, trying to succeed at a certain rate, and or like the rate that other people told you maybe. And I think the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles energy is telling me that things are slowing down in a good way, in a way that you actually get to just relax. So, because the Eight of Wands is usually like very fast, very like quick moving energy, travel, information. And so with it reverse and the I ain't worried card, I'm just getting that you're coming into this very strong energy, this powerful energy of, I'm not worried about things and I can move much slower. I know that what I am waiting for will arrive, even if it's not here today. And so you've really kind of come into a very, I don't know the word, but self-control. You have a lot of good self-control right now. So, what can you tell us about the energy that is, what is something that pile 3 is worried about? What is something that pile 3 is worried about that we can ease up the stress? 49 is 13, so death card, ghost. This may just be literal, like, actually death, actual, like, inability to move on from something. Queen of Cups reversed. You definitely could be worried about your emotional state through this next transformation. I really get a sense that because this is, I think, the first Cups card. Oh no, down there we have a couple of the Cups cards, but that was in what to pay attention to. Yeah, I really think you reserve your emotions for certain people. And I think you're maybe a little afraid of what this means if you are able to actually kind of fully move on. Eight of Pentacles came up. And you might be afraid that your work may not actually produce anything, which is silly because it is. So yeah, you may just be worried kind of about this next step of how to move on from other people, and if this is going to bring up new emotions or, you know, affect your ability to create. So what is some words of encouragement from your angels and spirit guides? Strength. Like that. What is some encouraging words from angels and spirit guides for pile 3? So I feel it's really wanting you to know, like, the heartbreak, like, don't be afraid to feel. Don't be afraid to, because it's actually, I think that is the bridge. If you can just sit and let yourself feel, let yourself experience the hurt, the disappointment, the things that didn't show up for you, or the people that let you down, feel that. Because it's this really odd thing I'm seeing here, that if you allow yourself to hurt, allow yourself to feel, you're going to see how strong you are and everything you've actually overcome and gone through. It's going to be this really interesting transformation, but you have to sit and pay attention to all the hurt you've gone through. This is a very weird suggestion, but it's here and it's saying that. Sit in the hurt. Who's hurt you? Who's left you? Who's disappointed you? And just know that none of that should ever invalidate your worthiness for love or going after your dreams. So your angels, spirit guides just are actually encouraging you to walk through. The only way out is through. Okay. All right, so let's kind of wrap this up. So the magic that is showing up for pile 3 is this sort of healing from an inability to believe in their own future or their own actions and creating a result. They're moving on from doubting themselves. Pile 3 is, it's a breakup. Can we talk more about this sort of breakup and who they're moving on from? Angels and spirit guides for pile 3. Waves. So this is Snow the Product. I always think about, I saw her live last year, and when she talked about this song specifically, she talked about how she had been really going through hell. Like, she had gone through a breakup, you know, with somebody who she had been with for a long time. And this song came around when she was finally just realizing the bad days are done. And I really, really feel like the bad days are done. They are. Your bad days are, I mean, literally, it's card 19, which is the sun. Nothing but bright days are ahead for you. You're going to have a sense of balance that you haven't experienced in the past. And Page of Wands. There is a passion, there's a love, there's a creation here that I think you've been waiting to experience. Sorry. I think you have been waiting to experience a reciprocal love. I give to you, you give to me. Like, this is actually, the Page of Wands is a great card because, you know, this is when both David and Patrick sing to each other the same song and are showing each other, I don't know if it's actually in the same episode. They may be back to back, but my point is, you are finally going to be coming into a place where you are being given equal love. What you are giving out will be given back. And I think you haven't gotten to experience that. I think you've been around people and in environments that have been very happy to take from you. Very happy to take what you've been offering. And that's why I think that your angels just want you to go through that hurt. Like, it does suck, but feel it. Just feel it, because then you're not going to let it happen to you anymore. Really, really absorb and understand that sometimes people hurt people, but that doesn't mean you deserved it. And your angels and spirit guides are like letting you know, like, the bad days are done. Nothing but, like, it's literally just good days ahead. So let's go ahead and get one final CAD. Angels and spirit guides, thank you so much for the beautiful messages. Could we talk more about the what it's going to look like for them when they step through this portal, or when are they going to step through this portal of change that I was talking about? When are they going to step through this portal of change? When can they see this start happening in their life? Okay, so we got woes. We got Woes by Princess Nokia, which is 16 tower card. Plus 16, 1 plus 6 breaks down to 7. So also the Chariot. And then we have Weed Killer, Ashniko, card number 50. Challenges. So let's see, that is, let's say 5 to 7 months. In the next 5 to 7 months, I think you're really gonna sense a major transformation. They have. I was trying to figure out, I was like, have they ever collaborated? They did. It's a song called Slumber Party. You have to listen to it. It's so good. So Ashniko, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I see that, it's going to be after a huge, acceptance of pain, of woes, and when you kind of come around to that, like, also that, like, badass, I'm ready to fight for everything I believe in. So this will be coming, I think, in the next 5 to 7 months. Let's talk about it. Angels and spirit guides, 5 to 7 months. What can we expect in the next 5 to 7 months for this transformation to step through the portal of waking up and being a badass? Okay, King of Wands and 6 of Wands reversed. Yeah, there's kind of an acceptance that needs to happen of, like, okay, so this didn't happen here. That's okay. Way, way better energy coming in afterwards. So, you know, I haven't read the book for any of them, but I really want to read the one for the King of Wands, because I just want you to have that. It's also the last card of the deck. The time is right to express your ideas and be the individual you are. Summon your entrepreneurial spirit, make a plan, and what you propose will be well received. You must champion yourself and say, I am ready for this. What you do now reflects your truth. I think in the next 5 to 7 months, you're going to be able to face things that you weren't able to accomplish and actually able to accept them and move on from them and allow them to be moments of transformation. That's really cool. This was a beautiful reading, pile 3. Yeah, the other piles were not quite like this. This one I really see this I see this whole different thing coming in for you. It's this is more about you finding your autonomy, finding that you are totally allowed to believe in good things happening for you. So I'm going to pull some yes or no cards. Usually I like ask, like, you ask a question, but I'm going to actually kind of ask some more like clarifying questions about this card, or about this reading. So so is the angels and spirit guides suggesting, like I was reading here, about really feeling about the pain, the heartbreak? Like, are the angels actually asking people to sit and feel this energy? Ask again. Oh, but it's the Eight of Cups. Okay, so are the angels asking them to actually move on from the pain and from this heartbreak, this pain of the way people have treated them, and will dealing with this help them move on? Is this what's holding them back? Is the not feeling the pain? There we go. It's not feeling the pain what holding pile 3 back? No. Okay, so that's not what it is. Will it help them move on though? Yes. Okay, so 9 of Wands. So it's not, this isn't holding you back, but by not feeling it, but it will help you. The 9 of Wands is all about like unburdening yourself. So I see that just by going through, by sitting down, allowing yourself to feel the hurt, it'll help you actually release a lot. So is there a specific person that, yeah, so I'll go back to the magic that is coming into pile 3's life. These 2 queens, Queens of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, are these actually representative of people? Are these representing actual people in pile 3's life? Yes. Okay, so and the 8 of Pentacles. So these are 2 energies that have been in your life for a long time and have actually really tried to work their way at crafting you into who they wanted you to be. Like I said, I think you have been kind of in this like sort of like, ooh, be this, act this way, stand this way. So the magic that's coming to you is you are actually releasing these energies. You know, they can be from any individual, but so the thing that is leaving their life is worry and the need for help from others. No, okay. Knight of Wands. Okay. And will this happen in the next 5 to 7 months? Is that the time frame? Ask again. Okay. So this energy that's leaving their life, or when's this transformation starting? Or like I was saying, is this transformation beginning in the next, what was that? 5 to 7 months? No and yes. We got the 2 of Wands and the King of Cups. So definitely the closer to the 7 months aspect of it. Not as much the 5 months, but more the 7 months aspect. Let's see what they're afraid of. Is what they're afraid of just having to do with... no, let me see. I got this. I got this. I got this, guys. The thing to pay attention to, the best friends, is this energy, the energy that's moving out, that they're warning them about, to just continue to pay attention to these individuals. Yes. And what is that? The Queen of Cups. So I do think that this energy I was kind of explaining about, trying to kind of come in and control you still emotionally, this is the same feminine energy we were talking about over here, of just keep an eye out for them, because obviously they may not be leaving your life forever, but they are leaving your energy realm, and that's what we're really trying to regain, is a sense of autonomy. So I want to know more about what the Five of Pentacles here and the Zombie cards. So this is what they've done to facilitate this. Is this something that they've done internally? Like, is this internal work? Opposed to like outside. So is this internal work that they've done? No, this is actually external work. Okay. So with the Three of... So you have facilitated this transformation, not just from like thinking about it and feeling about it, but like you're actually doing something in the world right now. You're actually like physically making plans, and with somebody. The Three of Pentacles to me is saying that this is a joint effort. So you're doing this with somebody. Yeah, because over here I was asking, like, you know, if you were worried about... just kind of worried about the future not being saved. And I was like, no, I don't think that's what that is. So I think you're just, it's just going to be work. And I think what you're leaving behind is any sort of doubt. And so I think that's really cool. This is not just inside. This is not just a fanciful idea. You've actually successfully in the world been making changes. And, so this portal that they're going to be stepping through, is this portal they're stepping through, like, will they be able to recognize it as almost a physical place that they're changing to? This portal of change that they're going into is an actual... Okay, no, it's not an actual, like, physical, especially with the Three of Cups. So the portal of change is it just literally they're going to wake up one day and decide? No, okay, Six of Pentacles. So this is more than that. So it's not a physical place. It's not just waking up. It's through actual... Is the portal through action in the way that... So is this portal of change that they're coming towards from taking like action? No Ten of Wands. No King of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So this portal of change is not through action, physicalness. This portal of change. Interesting. Is it just the way they look at it? Is that the portal of change? Not just like waking up one day, but is it actually the way they're looking at things? Yes. King of Wands. And King of Wands was down here. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. That the way to actually facilitate this change is... It's like, it's because like the question I asked was, is this it's a mental thing. It's actually, that's what it is. You realizing you can do it is the change. Okay, I see that now. I get that now. It is truly you actually understanding your power, your strength, having that masculine energy that you've worked on for so long, but it's now receiving it and realizing, wow, I have done the work. That mental change, that switch, that's why it's not just you waking up one day and it being different. This is actually you. It's like I see your third eye opening up. Like there's something inside your head that's opening up. And that's pretty cool. Pile 3. Let's go ahead and get a rune and a charm for this magic that's entering your life. Oh, you got the 4-leaf clover. Yeah, definitely watch pile 1. They also got the 4-leaf clover too. So I think pile 1 may actually resonate with you a lot too, because it's a little different. So, but it's the fire rune. It's 2 sticks rubbing together. So this is to me saying you have done the work. I think you have become very aware of what's too much and not enough. Balance. That's what you're getting, a lot of balance. And I'm really excited when the 2 of Pentacles came up here. You're no longer going to be giving more than getting back. It is actually going to be this beautiful, even exchange that you're going to get to exist in. This new life you're getting. It's magic, because once you actually are in a place of coexistence and co-creating, so much goodness comes from that. And so I just really see that you have luck on your side. And luck, remember, luck is only preparation and opportunity meeting. Because if you've been preparing for this, once that opportunity shows up, you're like, oh, hey, I've been training for this day since, the beginning. So you got this. You are becoming your own individual. You are not just a letter in a word. You are your own representative of a person and uniqueness. The universe is really, really supportive of people who want to express their own dreams and go after their own ideas. So you have the support. So just know that there is a sort of presence in your life that may be wanting to kind of control you, and just, you don't even have to worry about like getting rid of them or not. It's a strength inside yourself that is coming to be. So pile 3, I am so happy that you got to come and do this reading with me. Thank you so much. I promise you'll be getting more readings from me more often. It's just been been pretty busy getting a lot of stuff done. So yeah. So just thank you for your support. If this is your first time being here, please like the video, comment, let me know how it resonated with you. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. And just thank you so much for being here, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.